Our countdown to tip-off continues, and we stop today in Russellville, and we get to visit with the head women's basketball coach of the Arkansas Tech Golden Suns, Coach Dave Wilbers. Coach, always a privilege to get to visit with you, and I know coming into a new season now, of course, I'm sure it can't get here quickly enough, but for a lot of reasons, realistically, I mean, last season, it was good. It ended at least fairly well, pushed along, made it into the postseason, 17 wins, got a victory over arch rival Harding in the GAC tournament and made it to the semifinals. But I know that there were a lot of injuries last season, and it seems like it might be one of those seasons that could have been a little bit more as people are healthy. Are those folks getting healthy again, and will we see some of those folks back on the court?
Well, first of all, thanks, Joey, for doing this, and thank you for the GAC for always promoting, women's basketball in our conference. Yeah, the team is doing well. Those players are healthy. It was something, last year that we felt like we had a really good basketball team and, a chance to compete for a championship, which during the year at one time we were in first place in the GAC, but had a few injuries. All of them are back. All of them are doing fine. Got a lot of returning players, not only the players that were injured last year, Jaylee Oglesby and Hannah Valines, who, both were out for the season last year and both probably were all conference players. But they're back. Several other players coming back on the basketball team. Jayana Sanders, Kavanche Stackhouse, Kaylee Shipman, all those players average double digits. All of them are back. We've had a chance to work with them a lot individually during the preseason, and feel like all of them have improved, including the players that were injured. We think they've improved too. So really looking forward to a big year.
It really could be a big year. And, you talked about those players in particular, and Sanders and Stackhouse and Shipman, all conference performers last season as well. Your top three scorers. When you get some of those other players back, I mean, this really could be a stellar season. I know fans right off the bat may not get a chance to watch you there in Tucker Coliseum because of GAC protocols, but I know that Sam and Kelly are going to get the word out, and you're definitely going to be seen. You talk about those players that are coming back, and of course, Arkansas Tech picked second in the Eastern Division according to the GAC coaches poll right now. New faces to the program as well, and the possibility for the mix there, adding in these new players could be big. Take us through some of those new names that we'll be seeing.
Well, we do have a lot of returners, but we're excited about our new players too, especially the positions that they play. It's going to add a lot of depth to our team, and a couple of them, probably have a chance to play a lot of minutes for us. Ashley Lopez, is a transfer from Illinois. Her home is from Illinois, but she's been very impressive. A very athletic player, can play multiple positions. An excellent three-point shooter, also a good driver for us. Nikki Metcalf is a junior college transfer for us at 6'2", is a good post player, can also shoot the basketball real well too. So, we feel like that those two have a chance. Sydney Nguyen, who was a transfer from TCU, who needs to get healthy right now. She has an injury right now, but we feel like she'll be ready once the season starts. She was the number one post player in America in junior college. So, she could be a real big difference down the low block for us. So, a few other transfers mixed in with a lot of returners. Hopefully we have a great season. And, if the team stays healthy, I think we have a good chance to have a really good season.
Well, I know after last year, that's probably the biggest factor of all. Coach, one of the things that stands out to me about your team, and I know that it's always going to be a team that plays strong defense, and you're going to go out there and just work hard night in and night out, but you have so many players that can score in what could be a very interesting season schedule as it is, and we'll talk about the schedule in just a moment. Which one of those sides of the ball may prove to be more effective this year, your defensive side or just being able to put points on the board?
Well, hopefully both. We feel like, we do have a lot of scoring returning, and then some of these transfers, have the ability to score too. And what I like about our team is I think we can score in a lot of different ways. It could be one of our best shooting teams that we've had in a long time here, which we've had some really good three-point shooting teams. But I think we have ability to get by people, finish, and then, good, strong post presence, which, it's kind of been a tradition of ours in the past. So, if we can hit shots and then, go down low and finish that mid-range game, I think we got a good chance to scoring a lot of points. Defensively, we'll probably do what we've been doing, in the past, mix up our defenses and press a little bit and, run some zone and man both.
Coach, the GAC schedule gets underway on January 7th, and for a lot of folks, it can't come quickly enough, but you all actually got another game on the docket there. January 3rd, you're going to be taking on the University of the Ozarks, an in-state team from Division III to really, kick things off there at Tucker Coliseum. Talk about your schedule, including that opening game.
Well, very excited about the schedule. And, when we all of us coaches look at the calendar, we're excited because the games are getting closer here. And I know our players are also. But, yeah, we did schedule a non-conference game for January 3rd. And it's actually a traditional rival of ours. It goes back in the 80s and early 90s at Arkansas Tech with the University of the Ozarks. So I think it'll be exciting for everybody, for their program and our program too, to kick off the season. And then, like always, the GAC is, I always consider it one of the best conferences in the country. One, because of the talent and players, but I think the coaching in this league is really, really good. And I've coached at a lot of different levels, the junior college level, Division I level, but the coaching just keeps getting better and the players keep getting better. And there'll be a lot of big challenges, second semester for us playing our in-state schools and then looking forward, to whoever makes the conference championships and, maybe crossing the bordering states and playing some of the Oklahoma schools, which, we always know they're really good too.
It should be fun to watch, and we look forward to getting to see you all take to the court as well. Coach Dave Wilbers, the head women's basketball coach for Arkansas Tech, again, whose team picked second in the Eastern Division according to the coaches poll. Thank you so much for taking time with us today, Coach, as we count down to tip-off in the GAC.
All right, thanks, Joey, and good luck.